Thank you, Lionel. Now, joining me right now is our newest team member. It's meteorologist Kristina Shalhoup, joining us back in a bit of a homecoming, you say?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm really excited to be here. So I'm originally from Easton, Massachusetts. Spent a lot of time in Rhode Island, though. One of my first jobs was actually caddying at the Aquidneck Club, which was Carnegie Abbey back in the day in Portsmouth, Rhode Island. So spent a lot of time around here. It feels great to be back in New England, especially for summer.
That is the best time to be here. And I actually came up right around the time that we were monitoring a hurricane type situation. That was last year. Now we're watching Beryl. What can you tell us about what's happening there as that kind of moves its way through the Caribbean?
You know, Beryl's going to be really tough for a lot of people. And I remember what you're talking about. Lee last year was a bit of a difficult situation for New England. Thankfully, Lee skirted a little bit further to the east. But the trick with Beryl is going to be watching this storm as it heads back into the Caribbean Sea and heads toward the Yucatan Peninsula. So currently a Category 4 storm. We're talking about winds in the 145 mile per hour range. Category 4 goes up to 156 miles per hour. So we're smack in the middle of that range right now. Make no bones about it, you guys. This is a really powerful storm, right? It's just going to brush Jamaica, head a little bit further to the east, eventually make landfall in the Yucatan, looking like a Category 2 at the time, but it's not done yet. And again, those warm waters as we head further west, that's what's going to be really tricky as this storm heads further toward northern Mexico and eventually towards South Texas. Cities like Brownsville, if you're heading out toward the Rio Grande Valley, you could have some trouble with some super heavy rain and even storm surge as we head later into the weekend and early next week. Now, closer to home, life's pretty good, right? I want to give you a view of the satellite and radar. Again, some clouds creeping into New England here, but low pressure is well off in the Great White North. We're really looking at our front that's attached to that low pressure system out in the Ohio Valley, moving through the Midwest. So it's going to be a couple days till we see the bigger impacts of the rain. However, everything's connected in the world of weather, make no bones about it. And we're already getting those wind gusts out ahead of our front coming out of the south-southwest. That means we're bringing in some warmer and eventually more moist air. Now, today's not too shabby at all. I honestly think it's a beautiful day across the region. You can see we're in the 70s and 80s in Providence, Newport, Westerly, and as we head out to New Bedford as well. Some sunshine, couple clouds creeping in, but as we head into the 4th of July, this is the forecast everyone's been waiting for, right? I do think we could have a couple pop-up showers throughout the day, but they're gonna be short-lived. I'll tell you that much. Providence, a sprinkle or two, but they move in and out. It's not like you're going to sit there in the rain all day. I will say for the fireworks, here's 8:15 on the Futurecast right now. We move through the evening. Here comes that rain from the west with a little bit of energy and a little more moisture. But again, I think for the actual fireworks themselves, life is pretty good. Mother Nature's trying her very best to keep the rain at bay. Again, easy come, easy go. By Friday morning, we're nice and dry once again. Here's the gist of the holiday weekend. You can see Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday in the 80s, but humidity increases starting tomorrow. Chance of showers tomorrow, very slim, but still not zero. We see that chance increase as we head toward the weekend and into next week. We are looking at more in the way of some sunshine after this whole area dissipates. Definitely something to keep in mind as we head into your Monday and Tuesday.